Greetings everyone, it's Sue Coulson here from the Cosmic Classroom in Avebury, and for Crystal Skull Sunday this week I wanted to invite you into a little meditation once I've explained a little bit about my insights about the energies of the last couple of days. There's been some potent energy riding in as we come to the full moon today, which is in Libra, and it's talking to us very much about a new place of balance. We started this moon phase 2 weeks ago with the Pisces new moon, which has really amplified our awareness, opened up our senses. It's brought in a level of peace that has demanded us to surrender into a deeper sense of knowing the self within the collective. And in order for us to get there, there's been some releasing, and the waves that have been coming through have had the potential to stir things up for cleansing and for releasing. Because not only did we were following these lunar phases right now, obviously we had the equinox last Saturday. So again, the equinox energy were talking to us about a major transition as we started a whole new journey around the zodiac. It was a powerful initiation, which some people can say really is the start of a rebirth process. And I was feeling that. So this is where my story comes in. So bear with me and stick around for the meditation at the end. I hope you enjoy that. And if possible, if it feels comfortable for you, then I invite you to subscribe to the channel and like the Cosmic Classroom Facebook page and find a way to keep connected so that you can receive some more content. Right, my darlings, so let me tell you this story. Equinox, which was on Saturday the 20th of March, saw me here in Avebury hosting a live online Facebook feed for a meditation so that anybody that wanted to connect in remotely had access to the stone circle here in Avebury. While I was here in the building, so just let me to clarify that for those of you that might not know, the Cosmic Classroom's on the first floor of the Hen Shop, right here on the High Street in Avebury, inside the Stone Circle. An amazing place to be, something that always feels humbling. But something truly special happened that day because I had an opportunity to meet a new range of crystal carvings that had come into the shop. It's one of the advantages of being here sometimes. So they had just received a brand new type of crystal carving for the shop that are crystal skulls in the shape of a phoenix. Now, I've got one here. Let me show you. This one jumped out at me, spoke to me deeply. This one is made of ocean jasper. And I drove away after I'd finished my day here in Avebury to go home with this phoenix very much on my mind, wondering what the message was that it had brought to me, because phoenix is about fire energy, about the rising energy, and speaks to us very much about the transformational process as we step into a new place of being. And I understood that symbolism, but I was wondering why it had to do with the ocean jasper, with the water element. I felt a strong connection with this crystal, and I was really debating or not whether it was something that would be something I needed to engage more deeply with. It was on my mind, umming and ahhing, trying to weigh up that balancing thing, when a red kite flew in from a field on the right, skimmed over the hedge in front of my car about 2 or 3 meters, turned to face me and flew straight at me with its wings outstretched as it went over the windscreen and safely over the top of the car. But for all intents and purposes, its red and golden wings looked so much like a phoenix that it was a major message for me that I couldn't ignore. So I contacted the shop when I knew somebody would be here on Monday to deal with the online orders, and I asked them if they would put it aside for me. And I came to collect the phoenix on Wednesday. So Wednesday the 24th was a potent day. There was some very strange energies around that I noticed first thing in the morning, which made me go look at what the astrology was for that day. And there were some very potent vibrations. I'm going to share an image of that zodiac wheel on my blog page on the cosmicclassroom.co.uk. So you have a chance to look at that if you desire to. But it led me on a journey really of acknowledging the potency of what was coming through. So I came back to Avebury and I made friends with this beautiful one. And as soon as I sat in meditation upon receiving it, I got a very clear message that I needed to take the Phoenix energy out into the stone circle to do an activation at a very special point on the land where the deep waters of the earth rise through the earth's body, so that all of the nurturing energies that are in the feminine support the rising energy that goes through the obelisk stone, which was once a very tall, smooth, phallic-shaped stone. I felt like it was the feminine energies activating that masculine energy, creating a current that would flow up to the sun to welcome the solar rays, to the stars and beyond, to make that conscious cosmic connection in union, a balance between the masculine and the feminine, both of them uniting each other in their place of power. And of that, of course, is what this speaks of. It speaks of the fire and the water, the transformation that it takes place in that place of balanced union when they come together in harmony. So that has been a powerful insight for me. And at the moment that occurred, at the moment that I was out there in meditation with this beautiful being, it was like a dimensional shift occurred. I could feel a big pulse of energy rise up from the earth that hit me in my pelvis, my solar plexus. It made the ground beneath me shake like there was an earthquake going on. It was a really potent moment. And I felt like it created a change through the energetic fields for the rising of consciousness, like the elevation for us all to have clearer access to this harmonious flow. I hope that makes some sense to you. It feels like a powerful story, and I've been trying to find a way to share that with you easily for the last couple of days, and really I think it's best if I speak it. So I hope that means something to you. And if you did notice any transitions take place for you in the last few days, over the equinox, over Wednesday daytime here in the UK, I'd be really interested to hear your feedback. All right, my darlings. So I'm going to bring you down into a more settled place now that I've delivered that message to you, and ask you to just dive into a brief meditation with me, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, just so that we can share a heart space with the vibration of the Phoenix, and open our hearts once more for transformation to take place within us. All right, so I invite you to take a few deep breaths. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And just allowing the rhythm of your breath to bring your awareness inside into a focused, balanced place of being. Be aware of your breath, for it takes air to stoke the fires that allow the light within the body to burn bright. As we acknowledge the breath, it's like we're turning up the volume switch on the level of illumination in our hearts allowing our hearts to shine bright. Just breathe and be, and feel your light slowly descending, following the pathway of your spine, down through your tummy and your solar plexus, and down into your pelvis. Feel the level of illumination rise in your creative center as your personal light is surrounded and nurtured. The place of your personal identity, the place of knowing yourself. And then allow your inner light to ignite your spine like a fluorescent light tube, so that you can send a column of light straight down through the base of your spine and down into the earth below. We allow that column of light to descend down through the bedrock that lies below us, deeper and deeper, taking us on a journey through the earth's history as we travel through the layers of strata below us, until we find our column of light going beyond the basement rocks of the earth's crust, out into the inner realms of earth, into those dimensional places and spaces that connect us to the multidimensional version of reality. This network is anchored securely into place by a dazzling diamond light that resides at the heart of the earth. And I invite you to allow your column of light to merge with this diamond light. For with every beat of the earth's heart, she sends waves of light and love up this column of light, up through the earth's body and into your body. And as you feel that rising energy flow through you, welcome it into your heart. Feel it flow into your back. Allow it to unfurl your phoenix wings so that you can spread them wide. Allow these wings to carry you higher, away from your place and your space, to spiral upwards through the earth's atmosphere towards the golden rays of the sun and out into the stars. Allow the phoenix to carry you to a higher perspective so that you can see the transformational state that your heart is in this moment as it finds a new way to discover a balance between the past and the future, a balance between the known and the unknown, the balance between all of the patterns that have been encoded within and the potential and possibilities for a new way. To find balance, we must release and set ourselves free from the bondage that holds us to past patterns. For it is not possible to move forwards into a new state of being without releasing the tethers that tie us to the past. There are many aspects of the physical realm that are a contribution to our stability and our support, all valued, all need to stay enabled within us. But there are many patterns that it is time to release. And now would be an opportunity for you to feel the fiery light within you that the phoenix brings, and allow the transmutation to take place in your solar plexus, the place where discernment happens naturally, where you acknowledge the things that contribute to your personal expansion and to those that are ready to be released. Bathe in that inner light and feel your light growing stronger and brighter within as you slowly dissolve all that is no longer needed. And then I invite you to feel for the rising energy that comes from the earth, the stability and support of the physical structures, and the flows of the cosmic vibrations that wash through you to rise your perspective into a multidimensional sense of self. This new sense of self is anchored into your body through your heart and your pelvis, allowing you to know a new sense of who you are and to nurture that sense of self with compassion and self-love. Breathe and be. Be present with this new version of you. Use the power and focus of your mind to visualize the level of radiance that you add to your space as you slowly bring your awareness more present with where you are. And then breathe into your body. Breathe deeply until you feel ready to open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for that meditation, my darlings. It's always a blessing to connect to a heart space with you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Again, I invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, to follow the Cosmic Classroom page, and to keep in touch if this resonates with you. And for now, I'm going to say goodbye, wishing you a fabulous Crystal Skull Sunday, and I'll be back with you next week. Lots of love, my darlings. Take care. Bye for now.